With social media and online connectivity at unprecedented levels, there is the increased possibility you or someone close to you could become the target of cyberbullying. Here to help us identify and combat it is communications expert, founder of Power Body Language, Lisa Mitchell. Good morning.
Good morning, Tracy. How are you?
I'm fine. So establish for me the difference between cyberbullying or perhaps someone that may be hypercritical of something you stated. It's kind of a fine line, right?
It is, and it kind of depends on context. You hear me talk a lot about context in these segments, and so you're kind of at odds or cyberbullying from two different user groups. There's the people that you know, right? So those may be friends and family, people who think maybe they're being helpful or educational or just hold an opposing view, but they feel like they're personally connected to you. And then you have kind of this unknown market where you can just be attacked by trolls or even by bots that aren't even real people behind a keyboard. It's just a system set up to be negative or to attack or to inflame a situation or something that you've posted. So it can come from a multitude of sources, but it never feels good. Right. And it should never be tolerated.
Well, I'm better at dismissing something that doesn't have a face on it, like a Twitter account that says something mean about me or my work or the way I'm dressed, but they don't even have the, the courage to show who they are or even possibly use their real name. I can dismiss those. But when it's someone you know, what should the approach be in terms of handling it?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of things that you can do. And just because you know somebody doesn't mean it's okay for them to attack you. Sometimes the level of offense, especially in school-age kids with so many kids being on devices and e-learning now, having someone that you know come at you can be even more harmful than just having, a slight comment from them can feel more personal and harmful than a really horrible comment from somebody that you don't know. So it's really looking at, where is the source? What is the intention? And doing things that you can do to protect yourself and to stop the abuse. That's really the goal. I know you and Amber are very public-facing figures and have both had your share of trolls and kind of known and unknown abuse hurled your way. And it's never okay. It should never be accepted. And I applaud you both for standing up for yourselves in that. And for people that are addressing this, whether it's professionals or adults or whether it's children and the technology environment, that the best thing you can do really when you get this is to document it. You may want to just ignore it or brush it off, but abuse can escalate, and having documentation help you build a case to either have it addressed, by the proper authority if need be, or to have it taken down or removed or blocked by the platform that you're on. So document everything, screenshot it. If it's something that's being said about you or attacks being made about you to other people, not to you directly, when you're made aware of it, ask them to document, to screenshot, take photos, to forward you information. It's really about almost building a case file against someone who's really, really determined to be vile towards you or to be abusive towards you.
And then the next thing is to go to, like you said, the various platforms.
Yeah, a lot of platforms are really good. All the social medias have pretty strong abuse policies, and most of them are really proactive about shutting down accounts that are being abusive and bots and things that are reportedly just trolling people as the intent of the account. With proper documentation, they're able to take steps to really shut those accounts down, to block them from interacting, and to help give you a little bit of protection from the systemic side of things. Same for e-learning. And technology that's being used in schools, whether it's chats or even chats on Zoom calls or things that you're part of, can all be sources of documentation and can be controlled from a more systemic level if the administrators know what's happening.
Exactly. We are up against the clock. I'm so sorry. The last thing is to not be afraid of the block button. And we'll put all your information on our website and on Twitter later, right? Don't be afraid of the block button.
Block them all.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that.